It's the day before the Wild50 trail race between Adelboden and Crans-Montana, and here I am in Spiez, in the county of Bern, in the centre of Switzerland. Beautiful place. So you can see here next to Lake Thun. My original plan was to do a race in the USA. I was going to do the Kodiak 100 in October, and I was going to spend 3-4 weeks maybe over there touring around Southern California and California, where I've never been before. I'm not doing that now because
starting tomorrow, the United States will implement reciprocal tariffs on other nations. If you look at Switzerland, 61% to 31%.
And then on the 1st of August, the Swiss National Day, this happened.
U.S. President Donald Trump has updated tariff rates for a swath of countries, ramping up trade barriers with some of America's closest trading allies. Switzerland's rate is now 39%.
I then felt disinclined to spend $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 in the US and decided to spend the money here in Switzerland, where I live, instead. And so I decided to cancel the trip to the US. I'm not going to do that race over there, and moreover, I'm now boycotting all things American. No more pecan nuts, no more peanut butter. And last week when I selected a pair of running shoes, I chose to exclude all American makes. There you are, US, I'm playing hardball. But enough of the geopolitics. You want to know about the Wildstrubel 50. It starts in Adelboden and it finishes in Crans-Montana. 54.5 kilometers, 3,300 meters of elevation.
Le même parcours, vous le savez. Norway, Deutschland, Schweiz, Great Britain.
After a short downhill run from Adelboden, we have a fairly steep climb. Apparently it's on a famous ski slope, black ski slope, a World Cup run. I've never skied here in Adelboden. It's gonna be a hot day. Yesterday in Spiez, we were up to 27 degrees in the afternoon. Okay, just past the aid station. It's now 10:23. Still 43.5 kilometres to go. Nice day though. Nice scenery. Okay, so just leaving Lenk. Cut-off time is 12:45 and the time now is 12:05. Only 40 minutes ahead of the cut-off. It's going to be a bit tight. Here I'm at the aid station Iffigenalp. Cut off here is 14:45 and it's now 14:08. So lost a little bit on the last one. But now we have a big climb. 1,700 meters to the Wildstrubel Cabine. Wish me luck. after 5k have been an average of 25 minutes per k. So slow. The climb was a killer. 17:25. Just arriving at the barrage. Cut-off is 8 o'clock. It's now 19:50. Left the barrage aid station 4 minutes before the 8 o'clock cut-off. So now I've got to try and get to Crans-Montana before that cut-off. Hi. The final section of the race is along Wildstrubel. Unfortunately, I got there too late to be able to film anything, but if you're there during the day, you get some really spectacular views. Here are some pictures of what I missed. On entry to this section, there is a large ominous sign that says it's dangerous and that you have to take care. Reste prudent. And that's because the path is narrow, it is quite twisty. There are some sections where you have to crouch down to get underneath the overhanging rocks. And also there are some vertiginous passages. However, it's all very interesting. Wish I could have seen it during the daylight, but there we are. So, this is me achieving the UTMB WILD50. Target time 14 hours, actual time 13 hours 56 minutes. Perfect. And last but not least, the t-shirt and the medal.